to NuKKle HeDD Comics Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday. We got Lay in the building. We got Cap in the building. Cabs can't make it tonight, but he's here in spirit. On Lay.
My man, just chilling, brother, chilling.
What's up, Cap? How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
Is that and the father goes shamefully? That's my son. And the other guy goes shamefully. Orion goes, that's my father. Choose fear and hate to run your life. Something you can't do. That was wrong with me from the beginning. I was doing it that way. I was gonna go down that path. I worried.
You thought it was Grayson?
Sorry, got hurt. It's like not him. Not him.
Crack his brain for somebody, anybody that can help, and remembers. Freeze.
The media.
No,
Randall
Savage.
Randall Savage. With his knowledge and all other shit and his capacity to learn.
Absolutely.
This is the only vegan I'll ever eat is grilled chicken wings, because that's like vegan to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the chicken wings are supposed to be fried, but you grill the chicken wings, you put it in some sauce, and give it some blue cheese.
Is vegan.
That's vegan. Like regular moo cow fuck milk, put it in some Honey Nut Cheerios, vegan, because Honey Nut Cheerios is good for your heart. You know what I'm saying? Can I steal the question from Cabs?
I got it right.
I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal. I would also like to steal.
You're too late.
Wow.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with an any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
That is gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is fucking Tuesday night, and you know what that means.
Wrestling with knuckleheads.
That's right. Nah, it's NuKKle HeDD Comics, because
Who do you think you are? I am.
you know what I'm saying?
What?
You didn't know we had that shit, you know?
Hold on. Did he say, who do you think you are? I am?
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
Yep, that's the bowler. You remember that bowling video?
Oh, PDW?
Yep.
Yo, he's the guy who got me into bowling. PDW.
Who do you think you are? I am. That's right. Yeah.
You get nothing. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I gotta switch that, but yeah. So what's going on, Cap? It's the new year, the first comic book stream of the year. You got some shit to talk about.
Yep, just ready to preview what's coming out this year, seeing if we're hype, if we're not hype, seeing what all the hoopla is.
Word, because in a couple of weeks we got Mr. Wonderful. No,
Paul
Wonder Man.
Wonder.
I keep calling him Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful. I don't know.
Because you're a wrestling fan, that's why.
Yeah. Apparently, Daredevil season 2, Invincible, and The Boys are all gonna come out at the same time.
Well, we'll see when we get to the list.
Yeah, right. But yeah, 2026. Let's hope it's a better year than 2025. We got, the movie that everybody seems to be seeing all these leaked footage of. That's not leaked, but it's footage.
It's leaked, but it's not fake footage. And the reason I know it's not fake is because Marvel has released the first 3, and they're all the exact same that was in the leak.
All right, so you're saying it. Wait, one more time. Say that again.
So Marvel has released 3 out of the 4 teasers that were in front of Fire and Ash. And the 3 teasers they showed are the exact same teasers from the videos that were leaked. So if you saw a leaked trailer, you saw the teaser
For
Doomsday.
okay.
Yeah, Doomsday.
All right, because I know my coworker saw it and he was about to ask me a question. I was like, yo, I didn't see none of that shit. I don't want to watch none of that shit. I'm pretty sure it's fake. and Juggernaut doesn't have teeth.
That's not fake, and Juggernaut has teeth everywhere, including his anus.
Is
He's 90%
teeny
teeth.
beanie? He's 90% teeth. So 90% of those teeth are teeth. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
Well, I don't know why people have questions. Because it's impossible to answer any questions I can foresee somebody would have watching these trailers or these teasers.
It's impossible to what?
It's impossible to answer any question that I can foresee anybody asking. Like right now, if you saw all three of them and you asked me a question about any one of them, the only answer I can give you is I don't know.
Because they don't say enough in the thing, or is it just they're just spoiling shit?
Well, one of them is a complete spoiler. One of them is a half spoiler. Because if you didn't see the original tease where the whole cast list came out,
Yeah.
then the half spoiler would be that one. The other one is not a spoiler at all. But they just show random images. And there's no way to glean what the fuck is happening in any of them. I don't know why any of them is happening. I don't know what any of that means. I don't know, and this is me talking. This is not like a general audience. Like, I watched them and went, someone's desperate.
Shit, okay.
Someone over at Marvel went, hey guys, you gotta watch it. Come on, you gotta do it. Let's go. Buy the tickets now. Fuck it. I'll give them to you for free. Let's go. We'll get ice cream after, I swear.
I mean, I don't know much, but I know someone's desperate.
Yeah. And it actually got me, it doesn't get me hyped, it gets me worried.
That they're showing this much now?
And again, I'll tell you one thing. This is the one thing I will tell you. If you see these three teasers, you've just seen three different movies. The only thing that tells you that this is happening in Doomsday is at the end when it just says will happen in Doomsday. You take out the text telling you that this is happening in that movie. You have no idea that this is happening in that movie.
So it literally says this is gonna happen in Doomsday?
Well, I'm paraphrasing because if I say something, it might give it away for you.
Oh, okay. So it's like, all right. So okay, all right. Now I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But shit. So do you think that they're giving these teasers or trailers out now, and it's like, whoa, you ain't seen nothing yet? Or are you still in the belief that please watch this movie?
I'm in the belief that these specific teasers are please watch this movie. And when we get the actual teaser, which I think, and I could be wrong, but I think might happen during the Super Bowl. When we get that actual teaser, that will be the one that will really determine whether this is a, oh no, we got to see this, or, oh God, they need some milk.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yo, Marvel used to be like that. Who do you think you are? I am. Now Marvel is, believe me, Believe me.
Please.
Look, you said you wanted this, right? Here you go. You said you wanted a Lamborghini. I bought you a Bugatti.
That's it, please. Shit. I hope it's would it be considered the latter? That, you know, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Dude, I can tell you one that's not spoilery, because I'm pretty sure you already knew this person was going to be in it anyway. But that's up to you.
Okay. Tell me one.
So one of them is Thor.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be in.
And the whole thing is Thor basically saying, fate gave me this child from Love and Thunder.
Okay.
And I don't want her growing up knowing only war and battle. I want her to have a better life than what I have. And then it just says, dun, 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 Thor will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Okay. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, like I said.
Because he could just leave her with somebody and go fight. And she's not a part of the battle.
In and of itself, if I just told you that randomly without the context of the movie coming out, would you have not thought, oh, that's just a fifth Thor movie?
Yeah. Yeah, I would have.
Because there is no iconography of anything Doctor Doom. It's all just images of what we've already seen them do from Love and Thunder.
Okay.
And that's the least spoilery of the three that are out so far.
You know, it's funny because out of all three of them, the most I seen was Thor. I seen him like kneel down in the forest.
Yeah.
And then that's as best I got.
Yep. All right. Should we get to the preview? Or
Yes.
let me bring it up because I got the list. Do you want to start movies or TV?
Let's do TV.
Cool, because the TV's got a lot. So this is only Marvel and DC. So The Boys and Invincible,
Yeah.
they're also coming out, as you alluded to, but they're not on my list here.
Okay.
All right. So we got, first up, Wonder Man coming out at the end of this month.
Yep.
Now, did you see the final trailer to that?
I didn't know there was a final trailer.
Yeah, so do you want to know? Or do you want to mute yourself so I can tell the people?
Nah, tell me. You know what? Because the TV show, I'm not going to know most of the shit anyway, so.
Give me 1 second. So in the final trailer, we see that Sam Wilson, not Sam Wilson, I forget the fucking dude's name, but Wonder Man himself.
Yeah.
We see that he actually already has powers.
Okay.
And there's little moments that he's like on the verge of bugging out. And he has to like control himself. There's one moment in the trailer where he smashed the shit out of a fucking like marble table. You know how in Eternals, Icarus was like, "Oh, what is this table made out of vibranium?" And he breaks it.
He's
And the
like,
motherfucker's like, "No, it's IKEA." Picture that scene, but played for actual seriousness and depth of, oh no, he's going through some shit.
Okay.
So we
when
see
you
that
said when you said that he broke through the marble table, the only thing I think it was the last dragon. Give him anything he wants.
nah,
Take it out for the table though.
no, it's a little more dramatic than that.
Give him
So
a
we
ball.
see that, and we see a pretty big twist already.
Okay. Don't tell me the twist, but all right.
Okay,
No, all right.
Look.
Then if you continue, go ahead. So, go ahead.
no, I can go without it. And we,
Okay.
we see more of the relationship of Trevor Slattery and him, and we see a little bit of damage control. You know, the same dude that came in there and arrested Peter Parker, and then arrested Kamala Khan.
Yes.
Yeah, we see him in the trailer.
Okay. What up, Big Fool? What up, Tyson? All right.
Yeah,
So
I'm not hyped because Disney is not doing the real hype train behind this, or Marvel, I should say. I think they're gonna do what they did with Ironheart and release all the episodes all at once. So we could probably, just stream it on a weekend, and then do a whole series review.
but Ironheart was didn't Ironheart get like the first 3 and the last 3?
No, I thought they dropped it all at once.
No, because remember we saw like the first 2 or 3 episodes, like, yo, this shit sucks, and then we saw like episode 3 or 4, like, all right, now it's getting better, and then we saw like the last one, and it was like, oh, okay. If they would have just showed episode, 4 through 6, it'd have been good.
In my head, we just watched it that way. Not that it was dropped that way. We just was like, I'm not streaming all this shit all at once.
I hear you. Everything all at once, everywhere.
Yeah. So after that, we got. Let's see. I'm trying to keep this in some sort of order.
Okay.
All right. So we got Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which is expected to come out in March.
And there's nothing that dropped besides the release date.
For Daredevil?
Yeah, like no trailers and none.
Nothing yet for that.
Which is crazy because Wonder Man, they started showing it. Well, wasn't it supposed to come out in December?
No, it was always supposed to come out.
Because I remember it was like what, August they started showing that first trailer.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you got Wonder Man coming out, right?
Yeah.
You want people to watch that. Why would you show them something for a show that everybody's gonna watch regardless?
No, I mean like they started showing Wonder Man almost a year before that shit was coming out.
Well, that's because it was already like, unlike Daredevil Season 2, Wonder Man was made like 2 years ago.
Oh.
Like it should have came out. It was made like with Ironheart. They should have came out in 2024. And not 2025 and 2026 respectively.
Oh, shit. You think that's gonna affect anything when it comes out? Like
No.
being late?
No.
You think they're gonna? Well, I think since it was made already 2 years ago, they're definitely gonna ask if Spider-Man shoots webs out of his ass.
If that happens, I don't know how the fuck we get a reference to that sooner than we got a reference to the fucking hand coming out of the ocean in Tiamat. But that one I'm definitely hyped for because it's Daredevil and it's actually good. What do you feel about Daredevil Season 2?
I'm excited for it. But I think Daredevil is one of those shows that needs more than just 8 episodes.
Well, technically speaking, this is technically the second half of Season 1, but
yeah, because I'm over here. I'm like, yo, the first season went by fast, but it was good. But if you would have gave us more, it would have been like, all right, yeah, this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're telling us a story, but the story's going by so fast. And I really don't like the whole, we got 8 episodes. We watch it in 8 weeks as it comes out every week. And then we gotta wait 2 years for the next season. It's like, bro, that's like me going to school, learning a subject, and then I gotta wait 2 years to take the test on it. Because that's pretty much what the next season is gonna do. It's gonna refer to the last season. It's like, fuck, like Stranger Things. Who is this bitch? I gotta go back. Look at the notes. Oh, she's somebody important. I completely forgot all about her. 1992 was when the fucking season came out.
But you know, you're supposed to go back and rewatch the whole season right before the new one comes out.
I hear you, but I watched the whole series thinking that was it. I was like, oh, they finished the series. Everything's done. All right, let me watch this shit now. I watched it all. I was like, yo, that was pretty dope. They're coming out with season 5. What? When?
Wait,
next year.
What in the fuck in the season finale of season 4 did you think? Oh, that's it. The series wrapped up. We can all go home.
Them into another fucking realm. It's like it's over with. They got him. They lit his ass on fire, and they played to win the game.
Yeah. We knew who he was. You want to crown ass? And crown him.
Yeah. Shit.
After that, we got in the summertime.
Summertime.
X-Men 97 season 2.
Yes.
Now this.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Yeah. This is probably going to be the best show that Marvel puts out. And I'm saying even better than Daredevil.
You ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
I agree with you. I think this shit is it's
Now,
gonna be dope. It's highly anticipated too.
Now, that's if they can keep the same momentum that it had from the first season. Because remember, they got rid of Bo DeMeo.
There's a cup of coffee, man. Yeah.
Who?
They got rid of the showrunner, the
Okay.
guy who did the first season.
All right.
So now let's hope that the people who were behind, who stayed behind, could continue what the greatness that X-Men season 97 season 1 had.
So that means this show is gonna be a little slower. Cause there's no running no more.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, with the amount of work they put, I'm pretty sure they had a whole story coming in for next season. Also,
Yeah, but when showrunners change, things change.
Yeah.
And it's not always for the better.
They hate they swung and hit a grand slam in that first season.
Yeah. Now here's the thing for the fans. If you swing and hit a home and if you swing and hit a grand slam your first time up, your second time up, bases are loaded again. If you hit a triple and bring in 3 runs, is that a downgrade? Or is that something to be like, yo, we still fucking did that?
No, I think that's still momentum. That's still momentum. You're 2 for 2. You got fucking 5 RBIs. We're winning this fucking game. You're doing something. Now, if bases are loaded and you do a sacrifice bunt, now wait a minute.
What
You just
what
wasted it. You just wasted one of our best batters for this.
What if it's bases loaded and you get a walk?
Then season 3 better come out quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. Like when it comes to like shows, you need that grand slam to get people's attention. They get excited. You can't come out with some mediocre shit, but you could come out with something that's like 80% of what the last season was. But let it be known that this is going to open up the floodgates for other things. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this first season was, this is what we got. We don't know if we're getting season 2. Season 2 is like, okay, now we're gonna tell a story and we got more to come. We got more to come. So we need more. We need that. Yo, we got more to come, baby. It's like a pop-up shop, a pop-up restaurant selling bangers. We ain't never gonna open up again, so this is the best we got. Now we got a restaurant. Like, all right, hold up. Now this is the same menu we had in the pop-up, but there's more food coming. There's more food coming. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Let's hope. Speaking of the pop-up shop, we got sometime in the fall. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2.
Okay.
Which apparently is going to introduce Venom, Gwen Stacy, and others.
All right. We left off the first season with Tombstone, pretty much.
Yeah, but he wasn't Tombstone.
Yet.
Yeah,
And
like
the powers of
we
Tombstone.
have Adrian Toombs, but
Yeah. No stone. The stone has been left unturned.
yeah.
All right.
But I'm actually excited for that because I actually like Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I thought that was a good take on his high school years without it having to be exactly what the MCU was.
Yeah. I like it too. I liked it also. Because it was like watching the cartoon as a kid, but then it's upgraded. Like we saw them actually beat the shit out of each other, consequences for people's actions,
Yeah.
you know, things like that. It's I don't like when the cartoons are all, hey everybody, you're in the worst predicament you can make, and then it's like, let's go to commercial. We come back to commercial. If you pour this into that, we got 5 gallons. Throw it on the weight. You know, I don't like when the problem solved when we don't know what's happening.
Fair enough. Then we got the show that is listed but probably not happening.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, and it's Armor Wars, which is expected at some point this year, which was supposed to be a show that came out 2 years ago, which was then supposed to be a movie that was supposed to come out last year, which is now back to being a show that is apparently coming out this year, even though I've never heard one motherfucker say they were on set filming Armor Wars at any point in the last 2 years.
Fucking thing sucks.
Damn. Yeah, that one is that one's the blade of the TV shows, huh? And that one was gonna star Rhodey, right?
Yeah.
Rhodey was gonna be the star of that. Why is it when the black man is starring in a fucking show or a movie, we got a problem?
We don't. Ironheart came out. Wonder Man's coming out.
See what I mean? When specific black men are starring in a movie about specific things, we got a problem.
Like, what's up, danger?
Shit.
And now we head over to the DC side. I mean, we know nothing about Armor Wars, so I can't tell you if it's hype or not. I don't even think it's coming out.
Yeah.
So
Good luck,
you guys leave in
everybody.
the comments if you're hyped for a show that may or may not exist.
Yeah, good luck, everybody.
So on the DC side, there's four listed, but only 2 are actually happening. And that's because one of them is a Supergirl, but we know that's a movie. And the other one's Clayface, and we also know that's a movie.
All right.
So the 2
Clayface is a movie. I thought that was gonna be like a TV show.
No, it's a movie.
Oh shit! And it's a part of the Batman, or it's a part of Guns Batman.
It's a movie about a man who's
Clayface.
an actor who
Okay.
turns into clay.
All right. What is Stephen Gunn's Batman referred to as? The good guy's best?
James Gunn?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What it's referred
All right.
to?
So you have the Batman, and then James Gunn's Batman. What is his?
Oh,
what do we call his Batman?
Bold and the Brave, I think.
Okay, the Bold and the Brave.
I believe so.
All
Or
right.
at least that's what it was at the onset.
Not for nothing. That seems like if we had a cop fireman movie or a cop fireman show, like 2 brothers, one's a cop, one's a fireman, and they're detectives, and they go around trying to find out who's laying arsony into the city. The Bold and the Brave.
Quick, hand me your badge. The fire.
Put the tortillas down. To get to the chopper. We have to put out this fire.
Yo, the building's on fire, and the fire department's not gonna get here in time. I got this. Get down. And he just shoots the fire hydrant, and the water
Right.
splashes all over the
Yeah.
house.
Chill out. Boosh. Don't be so heated.
Yeah.
Boosh.
The fire, it needs water.
You have the right to unflame calmly.
How do you fight fire? With the fire hydrant. Like, that's so dumb.
What put out the fire? My 22. Boosh. I don't know how Arnold became the brave and the bold, but we need this now.
Yeah.
We need Arnold
It's
and
just him.
Arnold. Twins. This is the Brave and the Bold is the sequel to Twins. They found another Arnold, and now they're triplets.
Yeah. So for
Write
the
the
DC
check.
shows,
Write the fucking check.
for the DC shows that are not Arnold specific, we got the Lanterns coming out early 2026.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, this everybody knows that when it comes to DC, the Lanterns are my thing.
Yeah.
That's my hero. So I'm waiting I can't wait to see how Jon Stewart is. I can't wait to see how Hal Jordan is depicted. We know Guy Gardner is going to be in it, and Nathan Fillion has already said that on the set of Lanterns, he's never cursed so much in his life.
So this is gonna be a
It's going to be a hard R
yeah.
TV show. We might even see some because it's on HBO Max or Netflix Max, whatever that shit's going to be.
Max flick. Net
HBO Flicks.
Max.
Yo, you remember? You probably don't remember this, but the slogan for HBO used to be "It's not TV, it's HBO."
Yes.
The new one's gonna be "It's not HBO, it's Netflix."
Welcome to Bellanet.
So, but you might actually see nudity in this bitch. Who knows?
Hey. Yeah. You know, we like our green girls, eh?
That's you. The next one is again
Segue number 5.
is potentially coming out this year. So we have to mention it only because if it does, then we got it right, and if it doesn't, well, we'll mention it again next year.
Yeah.
But it's
Almost halfway done.
Creature Commandos Season 2.
Oh.
Oh,
Emotional damage.
but you can't poo-poo that. Because Rick Flag Sr. broke his back in the cartoon, and his back was broken in Peacemaker. They mentioned it. It happened.
I guess so. That's what they want to do. But
Been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
Yo, I don't care how many times you play that. I don't care how many times you tell me the correct way of saying it. I don't think I'll ever say that correctly. Ever in my life.
Oh no! We suck again!
Yo, real quick, because I know we're getting off on tangents and all that shit.
yeah.
He said, there's a lot of lies told at this table tonight, but that you can believe.
Yes.
There is no difference in sentiment by saying there's been a lot of lies said here tonight. This isn't one of them. That's the exact same sentiment.
But the $1 million question, what was the line? That wasn't the line.
To
But
this
it's the same-
day.
It's the same sentiment. That's like
Psych!
it's the same thing as saying Vic has blue eyes versus the color of Vic's eyes are blue.
Yeah, but when he goes, Harry, I reached the top. And you go, Harry, I made it to the top.
That's the same shit.
But it's two different fucking inflictions. You
It's
can't go,
not.
wow. You can't go, wow, what a hole. Or go, wow, that hole is huge.
Yes, you can. That's
No,
the
you can't.
same
No, you can't.
fucking thing.
I'll be back and I will be back. You don't even recognize that I will be back.
Can't you see he's got a gun? Now we all see the gun.
Shit. That bullshit.
So in terms, getting back to what the fuck we supposed to be talking about,
Right.
before show comes in here and fucks everything up.
Word.
What do you think? What do you feel about the TV offerings we're gonna have this year?
I'm excited for Daredevil. I think Green Lantern 4 is gonna be dope. You know something? I'm excited for Green Lantern. But now that you bring it up, I'm also worried that we're just gonna have a bunch of fucking vigilantes running around with Green Lantern fucking power rings, cursing up a fucking storm.
No,
Now I get what you're talking about when you said some shit that made me think that this possibly could be just a fucking dumbass show full of stupid shit.
no. So it's been described as like, have you ever seen True Crime? Is it called True Crime? Give me one. True Detective.
With Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
All right. It's been described as that, like a real, actual, gritty cop procedural with Lantern space cops. So it shouldn't be. It should be played seriously. With the only one making an ass out of himself is Guy Gardner, because that's what the fuck he does.
So we're getting more Lethal Weapon than Naked Gun.
Yeah.
All right. For those people who don't know, those are two movies that came out before you was probably born. They're good. You should watch it. They actually have a plot. Naked Gun is actually funny.
The new one, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm excited for those two shows. I want Wonder Man to be a banger. I want it to be like a silent banger. Just because because people like no one's talking about it. But then, when you think we're gonna make a movie so fucking good that no one will ever want to make another movie again, to have that line in a show, you can't have a bad show.
Can I give you a pie in the sky theory?
Yeah.
We're never going to see that movie get made. So he's going to say that, and then things are going to ensue, and it's going to wind up that movie never gets made. Theory number one. Or theory number two, it's Aquaman in, I was going to say Trading Spaces, but that's not it, in Entourage. Where everybody says he did it, and everybody says it made $2 billion, but nobody's ever seen any part of that movie except maybe once he was in the suit backstage or some shit.
No. He was in a suit running down the boardwalk about to go dive into the ocean with a big ass wave coming. That was the only thing we saw of that movie.
So those are my two theories.
Okay. I mean, let's see. I just hope, and I know that this wasn't on the list, but for the sake of argument, just so that way I can be on the record and say it. Now I have no squabbles or no problem with the LGBTQs, none whatsoever.
LGBTQ plus. Somebody's got to say it correctly.
There you go. Them too. But I hope. Yeah.
Good. I was just gonna say real quick. I think the plus thing is getting played out.
Yeah.
Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, HBO
Netflix.
Plus.
Yeah, Netflix plus HBO Max.
Yeah, like we got it. We
Yeah.
got it. You're offering more than what it says on the
Yeah.
tin. We got it.
For that, just A B C D E F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. There you go. They're all letters. All the letters. There you go. You got them. You got them. There you go. That's it. Even the MMNOP people.
We are allies.
There you go. Now we got no problem with the heebie-jeebies, right? But I just hope that the boys tone down that shit, like from they're on like a 12. It'd be nice they're like -6. Tone down the gay shit. We've seen enough gay shit for the rest of our lives. If this is the last season of the boys, let's get some actual fucking hero versus hero shit. We don't need a guy hiding in another guy's anus to go sneak into a fucking building, and now all of a sudden he's coming out of some guy's ass, and another guy's shrinking down and going to another penis canal and blowing his ass up while he's jerking him off inside his penis. We don't need none of that.
First off, that's a wild fucking statement, and I hope that's hyperbole.
No, that happened in the last fucking season.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch that show. Because that has nothing. That has nothing to do with superheroism. That's just fucking stupid. That's Jackass.
Yeah.
That's
if
what
Jackass
Jackass would do if Jackass had powers. Yeah, fuck that. You watch that. I'm never gonna watch that shit.
Hey, listen, just tone this shit down. Let's get actual hero shit going on. Last season, you had the smartest woman in the world outsmart people. Beautiful. But this time, let's get some heroes versus heroes shit. How about that one?
I don't even think there are heroes in that world. I think they're just bad guys and then more worse guys.
Bad guys and bad guys who want to kill the bad guys. That's pretty much. But I mean, like, what superpower people versus superpower people, not people from Home Depot.
Yeah.
You know, the vaccinated ones, the V dots. What are they? The Veltrons.
Nope, that's the wrong show.
the Gorgonites.
That's something completely different.
That's just the small soldiers.
All of a sudden, you're gonna be Italian. The Gorginos, man.
Yeah, the V for Vendetta. Hellshot V. That's what we need. Just give us. Let's see fighting. Fuck it. Give Mother's Milk some Mother's Milk. Let him turn into a fucking hero, and boom.
Yo, less love, more fights.
That's it.
As we all say, as Jesus said unto the world, less love and more fighting.
Word.
We all know Jesus' first word was AK motherfucking 7.
Shit. And I forgot what the fuck is going on with Invincible, so more fights with that too.
Don't look at me. That's yet another show that I have not watched. And I promise you this. I am not being elitist. I am not being contrarian. I don't watch that much fucking TV.
And after the first episode, you don't really need to see much more after.
Of which show?
Invincible.
I thought the first episodes where he kills all the justice.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I saw all the highlights on YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody put them everywhere.
That's it. Everybody everywhere all the time. Somewhere in the East Coast.
All right. Watch this segue. Speaking of everywhere, all at once, everybody, every time. Maybe there's some movies coming up. Perfect segue.
One eternity later.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure out what that was.
No, I put a pause in there for a reason. So
yeah.
Now, there's 2 and 2. Do you want to go with the Marvel or do you want to go with the DC first?
Let's do the
rematch, motherfucker.
The what?
the rematch. Let's do DC first.
Emma, where the fuck is that from?
Peacemaker.
Rematch, motherfucker.
The fact that you have something
I've
that
had
that
this-
man says.
I had this shit for years. That happened in season 1.
I've never heard that played.
I always put that shit. When I was pressing buttons, I always put that shit.
Where? I've never once heard you play that shit.
I've always played that shit. That's one of the show's favorite ones.
Well, show's never here, and I'm never on when show's on. Are we
Rematch,
the same people?
It could be. But
Psych!
all right, yeah. So DC.
So we have
Hold
coming
on, real,
out.
real quick before you start. All right, shit like that gets you banned in this month.
Sorry. Word life. Hey, you said you like that character. You can't ban me for that.
Okay, go ahead.
So we have coming out June 26th.
Yes.
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
The world of tomorrow.
Yeah. Come on down to the world of tomorrow and see the first toaster that can toast bread.
That sounds more like the fucking Stark expose.
Well, okay, that was the World's Fair is what I was going for.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
Supergirl. We've all
Yeah,
seen the trailer.
My turn.
There's now there's now rumors that they are not directly adapting the Woman of Tomorrow storyline. They're doing what they do most of the time. They wrote their own story and just took elements from shit to add in.
Would you stop it?
Hey, it worked for Civil War. It can work here because, again, did you read Woman of Tomorrow?
Yes.
You did.
No.
So if I didn't say nothing, you would have never known that they're not gonna follow it letter by letter.
I would have known.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, I would have been like, there's DEA. There's the black car that flipped is DEA. I would have known all that shit. You don't even know what movie reference I'm making, are you?
No.
Bad Boys 2?
Fuck Bad Boys 2.
How do you flip? How do you sink a boat on the highway?
Yo, that's fuck that
How do you
movie. That's
sink
a
a boat?
waste of time. So
All I wanted was little angels looking down on me.
what do you think of? I mean, we discussed it briefly when we talked about the trailer, but how hype are you for? Here's this, right? Because we don't know what the movie is, right?
Yeah.
There's other shit that people are gonna complain about the fucking movie. There's a fucking girl, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And it has been fucking factually proven that they're deceiving on fucking purpose. So fuck them. Here's my question to you. How do you feel about getting to see Lobo on screen for the first time?
I'm kind of hyped. But seeing him for 2 seconds, the way he entered, I was like, is this the most we're going to get from him? You know what I'm saying? Where, like, is he going to do like a short cameo in this motherfucker? Or is he here to stay? Like, he's going to be a main character in this.
If you were asking for $500 million, would you be in a place like that?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm hyped. Because if we can get a mix of Aquaman from the Justice League movie and whoever the fuck he played in Fast X, we're in for probably the greatest actor casting ever. And I'm talking about even better than RDJ as Iron Man.
Better than McDonald's?
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. Because he's been wanting to play Lobo for a minute, and everybody's saying that he's perfect for Lobo. But
Yo, let's look at this. The last time we had a guy who physically wanted to play a character, we got Deadpool.
yeah,
And Deadpool has not missed. Even the fucking Christmas re-release where they were making fun of the Princess Bride was good.
did I watch that?
But do you know about it?
No.
So in the Christmas re-release where they made it PG-13, he was reading the story of Deadpool 2 to a grown-ass fucking Ben Savage who was lying in the bed just like he was in The Princess Bride. And they kept cutting back and forth like in The Princess Bride. And they were bleeping him out and shit like that.
I gotta check that shit out.
It might be on Disney Plus. I don't know.
Shit. But I don't know how to feel about this. About Supergirl. I need to see another trailer. That's what I was gonna come at.
Wow.
I need to see another. I need to see another trailer. Yeah, I think I need to see another trailer.
Huh. I think that's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Because a lot of shit was happening in that last trailer, but a lot of shit wasn't said. Like nothing was said. You know?
What do you mean? There's a girl who needs our help. She's been partying on all these planets, trying to outlive the memory of watching everybody die. She's turning 23.
I didn't get all that. I guess I was too busy trying to look for Lobo and shit. But
you didn't see it with your one good eye?
Nah, the main man didn't show up on time. And also, I think this movie is in a good position for me going, I don't know. Like, I'm not hyped for it, but I'm not like I'm going to watch it, but I'm like indifferent. And when I'm indifferent, it's like, this could possibly be one of the best movies I've ever seen because I didn't have no expectations. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Or this could be the worst shit I've ever seen, and y'all gonna hear it.
I can't wait for us to do the review. And you like, that shit was trash. And I'm like, that was awesome. That's exactly what I want.
This shit was trash. Shit.
All right. But moving on, because we're the king of segues.
Yeah, what was the other movie? Oh, the other movie? Or was this the first movie you were talking about?
This is the first one. We're about to get to the second DC one. On potentially a very steeped in history controversial day, if this release date is true. Clayface comes out.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on September 11th. Is what's listed here, but it's in parentheses potentially.
So Clayface doesn't have a definitive release date.
I'm looking it up right now just to see. No, it just says 2026. Yeah, and anything I says, it does say the 11th. So, but who knows? They might move that. They might move it. They might not. I'm hyped for this movie for one reason and one reason only. I want to see an actual proper comic book horror movie. And this is listed as a horror movie, which, if anybody knows anything about Clayface, this should be body horror to the fucking T.
Yeah.
I want to hear in previews that people were vomiting in the aisles, leaving the fucking theater. That's probably not going to happen, but that's what I want now. I want
Terrifier level shit.
Yeah. Because the man's made out of clay. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
This is true. I mean, he can be anybody and everybody. Yo, now if you're doing Clayface, do you out the multiverse in Marvel?
You don't do any multiverse at all.
No, I mean by that is like, you know how they're like, yo, why didn't they do this or this or that? And then you can have Clayface and he could turn into fucking Robert Downey Jr. Or, you know, like Bruce Wayne's in there, or he's like Clark Kent and he's just fucking shooting.
Yo,
he's the original Flash, just walking around doing shit, you know?
yeah, that wouldn't, if this was a generic genre movie, like if it was just a superhero genre, you can get that. But if you're going for horror, that doesn't make any sense. For specifically the horror genre. But I mean, if it wasn't horror, that would be kind of cool. If somebody was like, dude, you don't even know who you are anymore. And he just turns into Robert Downey. He's like, I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
And he turns into Nicolas Cage. I'm me, but I'm not me.
Yeah.
I'm me. I want his face off. And he takes his face off. And he's holding it. And you see skeleton. That's some shit.
Again, not in a horror movie, but
Well, what? Him taking his face off and you seeing his skeleton and he's holding his face?
That part, yes. Not the
Okay.
Nicolas Cage part.
Shit, wasn't he an actor also?
Who? Clayface?
Clayface.
Yeah.
So he could audition for Face Off.
I mean, they're not setting this movie back in 1996. It wouldn't make sense.
Maybe he doesn't know that. Maybe he's doing a one-man play about Face Off.
Yo, it's just another scene of like, yo, do you have a monologue? And he goes, yeah, I need you to bring it. Oh, it's already been brung. And they're like, no. Maybe you pick a part where it's only one person. You don't do the both. What movie is that from?
Be cool. That was The Rock.
That was for the general audience.
Yeah. The general audience don't know. They don't watch fucking good movies.
So, again, I'm kind of hyped. I'm more hyped for Clayface than I am for Supergirl. And that's only because I know exactly what we're getting from Supergirl. In terms of it's going to be a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Where she does superhero things and, you know, it plays out the way you think it's going to play out.
Superhero ring.
Yeah, but Clayface has the ability to do something unique, something different, something bold, and we don't know where the fuck it's going.
Something bold and the brain.
Ooh.
Do we see Arnold in this?
Get down! He's made of clay. You're one ugly motherfucker. And Clayface is just sitting there.
What killed cartoons? Claymation.
Yo, there you go. What killed the clay monster? A heat wave. I don't know. That's probably my favorite quote ever in any movie.
Which one? What killed the dinosaurs?
Yeah. What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age. That I don't know why that has stuck around. Out of all the lines I fuck up, that's the one I never get wrong.
Because I think that's how you learn how to do his accent.
Well, the internet and the chat could tell you, I don't think I've learned to do his accent. I think I've learned to make sounds. Ow, ow. See, I can't even do that right.
Ow.
Yo, I tried to go for Arnold, and I wound up doing that lady on Fox News who tried to cheat during the fucking winemaking competition. She fell out of the bucket. Ow, ow, ow. That's my thing there. Get down, ow. And I'm a dungeon master.
Shit. All right, before we get to the Marvel movies, I have a question for you. You may not know the answer, but if there's anybody that knows the answer, it's you and or Tyson. But wow, I was gonna say some wow. All right, now
No.
It's Selena Gomez. I was gonna say Clay Media. You know, I was gonna be like, all right, Clay Media got kicked off of the fucking View, and I'm like, wow. Selena Gomez got kicked off of the View for some shit, and she was yelling at Jay Hard. And did you see that or no?
No, because our news doesn't do entertainment news. It's just the fucking news.
I couldn't find that anywhere, but there's a lot of videos here saying it. You know, giving their offhand shit. Like I can't actually find the video of that happening. Yeah, but I don't think Clay Media was big enough to join the View. Shit.
Even the most dramatic.
So I'm trying to look for that video.
Selena Gomez
Yeah.
was reportedly kicked off the View.
And you're right. There's no video of it. There's just people talking about it. And on top of that, it happened 5 months ago.
Really?
Every video is from 5 months ago. That's probably why I haven't seen it.
And they just talked about it now? What kind of new shit is this?
Let's see here. So no, Selena Gomez was not kicked off the View. Instead, the hosts, especially Whoopi Goldberg and Sonny Houston, strongly defended her against online body shaming criticism regarding her weight. Let's see, which is afflicted by her lupus medication, or affected by her lupus medication, emphasizing that her health is her own business and no one should dictate what she looks like, which is true. Who gives a fuck what anybody else says? Let the girl, she's dealing with some shit, let her get some shit done. So she wasn't kicked off. Not only is your story from 5 months ago, it is false.
Hmm. So they lied to us.
I mean, what the fuck happens?
Motherfucker. All right. Now that we got that shit settled, because the world wanted to know, you heard it here from us first. We don't know what the fuck's going on, but it's fake. You are now to speak. The Marvel movies that are coming out, which is only 2 this year, right?
There's only 2.
Only 2.
Shang-Chi 2. No. Which,
That's
by
nice.
the way, Simu Liu did say that Shang-Chi 2 is currently still in development. It will happen.
Nice.
It probably is going to happen. Well, I mean, it's definitely going to happen after next year because they're not going to put it out before Secret War.
Yeah.
So look for it in 2028 2029, 2074 when he's 86 and has to get replaced by somehow Jackie Chan, who's still around. So we have on July 31st, Spider-Man, Brand New Day.
Which the rumors on that shit is crazy.
Yeah, the Hulk, the Punisher, the Daredevil, the Kingpin.
Yeah, fucking Tom Slattery.
Yeah, the Wonder Man, the Wonder Bread.
Yeah, they're like
Paul Orndorff.
Because in all honesty, I feel like now everyone is just like, yo, we're thinking about making another Ant-Man movie. The Hulk's got to be in it. We're gonna do a movie about underwater life with Namor. The Hulk's got to be in it.
Everybody
wants the Hulk and everything.
Here's my question to you: You have a character in which you literally cannot make his own movie. What are you gonna do with him?
Something important.
Wrong answer. Mark Ruffalo is not gonna wait around for you to figure out what the fuck is important to do with the Hulk.
Yeah, but you're gonna put him in the movie with Spider-Man. Did Mark Ruffalo know that Spider-Man that Peter Parker was Spider-Man?
No.
So you can't have the thing where the Hulk knows that Spider-Man is Peter Parker because they never fucking met.
That's true.
So now that whole story of the Hulk and Spider-Man doing that shit and someone recognizing Spider-Man is gone. That whole scene is gone. You can't do it. Null and void. And then now you want to talk about Sam Wilson fighting the Red Hulk? At least he has vibranium wings, which might be able to withstand the Red Hulk. The Punisher is gonna help Spider-Man fight the Hulk? The Punisher's gonna get kicked in the fucking chest like Abomination did. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. He's a human being.
Well, here's what I said to that. One, Punisher's not gonna help him fight Hulk. I guarantee that's not what they're doing. And the smart money is on them fucking up the Punisher going after Spider-Man like he's supposed to. Two.
But why would this Punisher go after Spider-Man? If he's friends with Daredevil, why would he go after Spider-Man? Unless it's to teach Spider-Man, like, yo, you're a bad hero. You suck at this hero shit.
Dude, I don't know. Again, I'm assuming this is gonna be like No Way Home. Where is the movie gonna be good? Probably. Am I gonna come back here and go, this didn't make sense, that didn't make sense, they fucked this up, this is dumb? Probably. This is gonna be another one where everybody in the world is like, this is the best Spider-Man yet. And I'm gonna be like, but none of this makes sense from a comic book perspective. And on top of that, what I was gonna say originally, aren't you glad, Vin, that they have storylines between the Hulk and Spider-Man that they could pull from to bring Mark Ruffalo into this movie?
What storylines can they put?
You just said the Hulk was the only one to remember Peter Parker when they did it the first time. Aren't you glad they have that to go off of and shoehorn that into this movie?
No.
Because the Hulk knows everything. Banner don't know shit. Banner only knows Gamma. The Hulk has been watching the Kardashians. He's been watching J. Jonah Jameson. He knows that Spider-Man's a menace. You know where they're gonna redo that scene? If I had to guess, if that scene was really in there, you know how they transposed that scene? Matt is the one who remembers them. Because Matt's gonna get a hit of the scent that he's gonna find familiar, his heartbeat or something about him. He's gonna find familiar.
unless I'll get this.
Baraka.
Daredevil and Punisher are going after Spider-Man because they think he's a fake hero because no one knows who he is. He's just popped up out of nowhere. They think he's whatever. And the Hulk helps Spider-Man against them two. And Spider-Man's like, "Why are you helping me out, Hulk?" He goes, "Because I know that you're Peter Parker."
You want to talk about mashed potatoes? Yo, but that doesn't make sense. Nobody remembers Peter Parker. Nobody. It's not that they don't remember Spider-Man. Everybody knows Spider-Man did shit. They don't know that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. So for Matt Murdock to come out here and go, you randomly showed up here looking like the guy who did shit before you showed up.
What was his name?
Yeah. What, he was Spider Pig, he was Spider 2099. I'm hoping that this movie goes good, and the only sliver of hope I have is the fact that they showed that that little like back behind the scenes videoette, and it seems like Tom Holland, like this is Tom Holland finally getting to do his I'm an actual Spider-Man fan love letter.
Okay.
Like they're probably gonna get replaced by CG anyway, but there were more practical stunts being done in this movie. He was actually physically wearing a suit and not just the dots. So there's a little bit of hope there. And then, well, we're going to take a small detour because Mortal Kombat 2, the search for somebody to make a good movie besides the 1995 movie, and that's the official title, comes out in October. No, comes out in May. Where we get to see the movie star Johnny Cage, who does his own stunts and fights his own fights and wants to prove that he's a legitimate fighter and not some fucking flashy actor who could throw a kick. We get to see him get replaced by an obvious fucking stunt double during all the action scenes. Because you know, it is impossible to find anyone in Hollywood who can act and do martial arts.
They don't
white dude.
Yeah, they don't exist no more. Martial arts isn't real.
No. It's either martial arts is what they do in the movies.
Yeah.
Real fighting is MMA. It's UFC. UFC in the streets, martial arts in the fucking films, dude.
What would you have said if they would have got GSP to be Johnny Cage?
That's closer. Because they modeled him after Jean-Claude Van Damme. And if you can't get an 80-year-old Van Damme to throw a kick, you might as well get the somehow close enough fucking French Canadian to do it. You know what they could have done? They could have done a Hercules in New York situation. Do you know what that is?
Is that when Lou Ferrigno went to New York, or is that Arnold?
That's Arnold. So in Hercules Comes to New York, Arnold did all the acting on set, and then they found somebody else to dub over the voice because his accent was too strong at the beginning. They could have had GSP come in, do all the wah and all that shit, and then have somebody else dub the voiceover.
They could have Johnny Andrade.
Yeah.
What do you think about The Miz, though? Like, you have this guy. Was it Carl Urban?
The Miz was an even dumber choice. Because that's not even his style of wrestling. The only thing worse than seeing a stunt double come in for a character who's supposed to do his own stunts is watching the actor not be able to throw kicks because he wants to do it himself.
Wait, we're not talking about fucking Iron Fist. So does that mean that you're more hyped for Street Fighter than Mortal Kombat 2?
No. Because Street Fighter looks like, you said it before, Street Fighter looks like they went, hey, Naked Gun came out and was pretty good and it made a ton of money. If we just put Ryu in Naked Gun, then we could do the same.
Because not for nothing, I still think that this shit is AI and the celebrities are just running with it. Like they're just like running with it.
You picked the most Polynesian looking motherfucker to be Akuma. At least his cousin Yoko looked Japanese. It was a shock to find out he wasn't Japanese. It's a shock to find out you picked Roman Reigns to be Akuma.
Yo, but I mean, Batista could have been a good Sagat.
It could have been, but they don't want to put Sagat in there.
What's the Sagat thing?
Yeah, he's the original fucking boss. He's the one that Ryu beats in the beginning and fucks him up and gives him that scar.
So yeah, we can't put him in the first one. That's got to be in the prequel.
Hey, I can't wait to see a scene where Balrog walks through that club and somebody hands him baby oil and he throws it on the ground and punches them. Because I'm pretty sure it's in his contract. He's got to make some reference to P. Diddy.
Yeah, right?
He can't go a second without making some fucking reference. His first line of dialogue is going to be, did he do it? Yes.
Shit.
So now, the big one. The one that comes out on December 18th. The one everybody's waiting for. Dune Part 3. And I'm not even making that up. The literal third Dune movie that is coming out of nowhere because it's not part of the books. He's just, I don't know what the fuck he's going off of for this one. Is coming out on the same day as Avengers Doomsday. And they're trying to call it Doomsday. Trying to capitalize off of the Barbenheimer shit from a few years ago.
I don't think we finished watching Dune 1.
I'm sorry. I don't. That the actors and the director are fucking fantastic people, and other movies they've done are great, and I've seen them. You can't pay me to watch fucking Dune.
Word,
to finish Dune, and you can't pay me to watch Dune 2.
Word. You know, what was it? It was supposed to be like a modern day Star Trek or Star Wars. Or something?
No, so I believe. Now I could be wrong. I gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up now. When the first Dune book is, because I think Dune came out first, and then
is that from what I'm seeing?
Yeah. So the original Dune from Frank Herbert came out in 1965.
Okay.
And everybody is saying that Star Wars kind of bit off of that.
Well, all right. So from what I see from this remake, Dune, the first half of Dune 1, You made Battlestar Galactica. You didn't make Star Wars or Star Trek. Like that was just slower than the speed you need to get your knife through his armor.
Yeah. Which is fucking dumb. Honestly, that's a dumb way of fighting. The only way you can kill me is if you move slower. Then what? Then I can grab you, stop you, and throw you? Yeah. I can punch you in the face?
Hold on, look. You have no defense for that.
No! It's the fucking Austin Powers thing. But here's what I don't know. Because Dune, I think it was Dune and Dune Part 2, right? It was just the first book? So I don't know if this third one is based off of Dune Messiah, which is the second book, or if this is Children of Dune, which is the third book, or God Emperor of Dune. I don't know which this is being based off of. Or this could be a thing like Game of Thrones, where you get 2 from the book, and then the last one is like, fuck it, I'm going to do it on my own.
Oh, now they're going to create democracy.
Yeah, and what the ruler of Dune is going to be whoever tells the best stories.
Yeah. And obviously a kid in a wheelchair tells the better story than the kid not in a wheelchair.
I'm not going to spoil nothing. All I'm going to say is bad guy's got a sandworm.
Oh, Grogu shit's coming out too.
Yes, yes. Lady Grogu Gaga. It's Mandalorian and Grogu is also coming out this year.
Is that coming out in the beginning of the year?
I will tell you in 1 second.
I mean, since we're going to talk about Star Wars, might as well talk about them.
Yeah, because I'm going to bring up a story in a second.
See? The shit. Fucking
May 22nd.
May 22nd. Okay.
Oh,
that's around the time Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out.
That's what I was just about to look up. May 8th.
May 8th. Mortal Kombat 2.
So we get potentially, and these are all potentials, we get potentially another shitty fucking Mortal Kombat 2. Because the first Mortal Kombat 2 was shit. And then we get potentially another fucking mediocre, not necessary Star Wars movie.
You know,
a couple of weeks apart.
I try to watch Mortal Kombat, the new one, and I fell asleep during it.
Time out.
But hold on, but it no. But it was this kind of fall asleep. It was the fuck this. I turned it off and fell asleep. I fell asleep while it was playing. I turned it off and fell asleep. Like I was like, nah. Like it was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Let me look up for something else to watch.
I'm gonna say, you are fucking narcoleptic. I'm surprised you haven't fell asleep 4 times already.
Yeah, that shit always works sometimes.
There's nothing better. There's nothing better than being in the living room. It's 8:30. We've already finished eating dinner. I gotta turn up the TV because Toe Tags is snoring his ass off. And I wake him up and he goes, "What? Huh? We're walking down the stairs." And he wakes up in the middle of a sentence that was already taking place in a conversation that had started well before I even try to wake him up. and he has done that at least 6 times in the last 2 weeks. Whether I wake him up here in the living room or I wake him up to go to work in the fucking morning to get ready.
Because I'm in the middle of business. I'm handling business and you want to interrupt me. So now you got to entertain. You see, I read this newspaper because it entertains me. 90% of it is bullshit. But you said you want to interrupt me. Now you entertain me. Tell me a story. What movie is that from?
I feel like that's The Departed.
Okay, the first word was right. No, it wasn't.
Am I wrong or am I partially right?
You're wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because if it was an old person talking about this, you would be right. Training Day. Not the Training Day, Training Day. Remember he's in the
in the
in the diner with him?
diner.
Boom.
Where he, boom.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to throw this out here. I don't know why you think I have a steel trap for quotes, first off. But secondly, for movies I haven't seen in the last 15, 20 years.
But I bet you if I would turn like I didn't know you like to get wet, you knew that came from Training Day.
No, I would not have. Not immediately.
Nah, see that's the problem. You would have known.
Motherfucker, I haven't seen that movie since it came out in theaters, bro.
You would have known. You would have known. There's something holding you back. You.
Whatever.
But you remember Billy Crystal and this guy and Running Scared.
I remember the movie. I can't tell you a fucking thing about it. Other than there were cops in Chicago dealing with a case, but
I can't get past. Like I get the part where he's telling everybody in the basketball court he got $10,000. The easiest way to go get it is if you fuck him up. And he's like, you can't say that. He goes, he doesn't want me to let you know that if his door's open, you kick it in. Once I see that part, for some reason I can't watch the rest of it.
So back to what the fuck we supposed to be talking about. Avengers Doomsday.
Fucking big.
We've already kind of alluded to that in the earlier part of how hyped we are for this. They are writing a check for an amount of money that it is not entirely sure the bank is going to be available to cash out if I cash the check.
So now, because I don't like to watch, especially big things. I want to be the only one that's surprised that Squirrel Girl's in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be that asshole. No, I'm just saying, like, I want to be that asshole. It's like, Squirrel Girl's in the movie! And everybody else, we knew that. Fuck you. You knew that. I didn't know that. You shouldn't have been here, the fucking movie, asshole. You know what I'm saying? But do you think that this is going to be more of a goodbye to everything movie?
No. And that's what fucking scares me.
Okay.
I think this is going to be, hey, remember when we were good? Look. And then come back for the next one where it's like, hey, the last one you remembered we were good. And this new one, this is the one that's going to set us off where we the next one's going to be the one where we say goodbye officially to shit we know and we usher in the new shit. This one literally to me is like, hey, you like Robert Downey as Iron Man, right? Well, look, we got him back. He's in the metal suit. He's got the mask again. Come back, please. I promise you, no more love, no more Thor: Love and Thunder. What? Look how good we make Thor now. Look how good Thor is now.
We got rid of the baby.
That's not.
And Jane's dead.
Although I will tell you this. At some point, we're going to see a trailer. Right? And when we see the trailer, I'll get a little bit more of a view of what storyline they're going for. And if it's not this one that I saw somebody say recently, I will tell you what the fuck storyline somebody said this was going to be. And I was like, that, okay. You don't pick a storyline I've never even heard of before.
What up, Leon? Happy New Year. Shit. Well, that's what people do. That's what people do. Oh, Doomsday's wearing Osha green, and the artist, and Doomsday 79. What if 42 had Osha green cape, and that means that he likes Brussels sprouts, and Brussels sprouts are gonna be the key to his magic that can turn dimensions into wine and butter into milk.
Yo, it was. I'm not gonna say anything now because I'm not gonna bring it up in case it's fucking wrong, or not gonna bring it up in case it's right. But it was literally as he was explaining it, I went, out of all the Doctor Doom stories, that's the one you think we're going with? That'd be a weird one to start with.
I kind of want to hear what the fuck it is. So let's save that one for when it's wrong.
Yeah.
We'll definitely save that for when it's wrong, because for you to go, that's what you're picking? That's got to be some weird shit. Like Dr. Doom was a giraffe in the city of Narnia.
The storyline itself isn't weird. It's just weird that this would be the first one you pick to introduce this version of Doom.
Now, the question that they have to answer is Doctor Strange still helping this girl out with a fucking incursion?
Who knows?
And how is he supposed to help with the incursion? Is he going to destroy the other planet?
Dude, as of this moment, this has to be like actual comic books. The stuff that's happening in Doctor Strange issue 46 has no bearing on what's happening in Avengers issue 47. And if he shows up, he showed up because they're just using him in this storyline, and it is not affecting his issues or his run. That's how you have to look at it right now. Because if you don't, none of this makes sense, and we should all go home. Because remember, Shang-Chi got welcomed to the big leagues and then sent home. And his sister took over the hand and said, fuck it, we're going to be so shadowy that even if you turn a spotlight on us, you be like, I don't see nothing.
But remember, you got welcome to the big leagues, but we're going to go home. But Robert Downey Jr. is not going home. He's going to pack up his boat, he's going to sail upriver, and he's going to be Dr. Doom so hard that the next Iron Man wannabe is going to feel it. Shit.
You better get this shit right. Like, that's all I care about.
It's sad when we're at the point where we're more concerned about them fucking this thing up than them doing a good job.
But name something that we're not. Wrestling, you're more concerned that they're fucking it up than they're not. Comics, I'm more concerned that they're fucking it up than they're not. The sports, everybody's more concerned. Well, you're a Jets fan, that the Jets are fucking this shit up more than getting it correct. D&D, Wizards of the Coast is fucking this shit up more than they're getting it right.
This generation sucks. There should have been more ass whoopings handed out to kids this generation. We seen it in McDonald's. There was at least 8 of them motherfuckers that should have been shot. Yo, I just want to put this out there as a public service announcement. if you're a boy, biologically, geologically, or morphologically, and you scream like a little fucking girl
For
someone
no
should
reason.
smack you. For no reason, you should be smacked. You should get your ass whooped until you start screaming like a man. And that's not even a sex thing. That's not like that. What is that's not a heebie-jeebie crime. That's a boy wrong with you.
Yo, I'll tell you right now. This generation, the what we witnessed from this new generation coming up. If I had a license to kill like 007, I would turn the gun on myself because shooting them would be a waste and a disrespect to the fucking bullet.
Massacres in the street. Massacres. There would have been a car lit on fucking fire, upside down, thrown off of the side of the fucking bridge.
So would have been out there with a white button down, just ah, ah.
Word. The whole podcast would have just been me shooting, massacring people. Shit.
Now, perfect segue to the new co-presidents of Lucasfilm.
Hey.
And according to reports, Dave Filoni and Lewin Brennan will be taking over as co-presidents from Kathleen Kennedy.
So that means that the good one out of the sequel trilogy is the one we remember.
What good one from the sequel trilogy?
I don't know. The one Dave Filoni did.
The one Dave Filoni did is Mandalorian and Grogu. Let's see how that one does.
So what you're saying is we're fucked.
No, because Lewin is promoted to general manager and oversees all the executive duties, while Dave Filoni is going to be overseeing all the creative development. So
And
if
James
there's
Filoni
ever
is
a
like
chance,
Favreau.
huh?
Filoni's like Favreau.
No, he was supposed to be the heir apparent. He's the one who did the Clone Wars with George Lucas and learned directly from George. So if there's any chance that Star Wars gets back to form, it's if Dave Filoni sits there and goes, "Hey, all this stupid shit, fuck off. We're not doing it.
Word.
You want to give me a show about lesbian space witches? Cool. Just make it good. And if you come with something that's not good, we don't make it."
Word.
Because I'm pretty sure you can make a show with a Sas Ventress who's into women, and it'll be the baddest fucking show on the planet.
That's right. Sas Ventress is the
Count Dooku's apprentice.
Okay, yeah.
She wound up hunting down Ahsoka for a little bit and then became just like a bounty hunter.
But that's the one that they were trapped in the rocks together and they had to work together to come out while she was already a apprentice for Dooku.
Yeah. No, fuck. No, they got caught in the underground together and they had to work together. The one where she got caught on the rocks was the other apprentice that wound up turning on her.
Okay. Because that was the bridge fight.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So
that goes to show you how good the Clone Wars was, because remember the fucking cartoon that these people are from is the episode is like, that's how good the fucking thing was.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's a sliver of hope now. And I honestly think we should give Dave Filoni a pass. And when I say that, I mean Grogu and Mandalorian should not count towards the "Is Star Wars good again" tally. Let that movie come out. Let whatever happens with it happens with it. Let Ahsoka season 2 come out because that was in development before he got this new position. All right, so let those two happen. Whatever happens with them happens with them, and let's see going after that what he's actually now in charge and he's setting the pace. Let's see what the fuck happens. Let's see if we get back to form.
Okay. Even though I think the
he's
Mandalorian
not creative
and Grogu-
director during this movie and that show.
He's what?
Say he's not the creative director. Kathleen Kennedy was still like these wins. If Mandalorian and Grogu does good, that still counts under Kathleen Kennedy. Okay. It doesn't count under him.
Well, I think that one's gonna do good. Like, because I mean, the series was dope, and these characters are dope. It'd be hard for you to make a bad movie. It'll be a little difficult for you to make a bad movie.
It can get the Solo treatment, where most of the people are like, this movie sucks, and then you watch and you're like, it's okay. It didn't have to be made.
Yeah, that was the biggest issue. One, that wasn't Solo, and two, this didn't need to be.
But I mean, dude, you get Star Wars did fall off. It fell right into the fucking Snarlack pit. But shit. you get to see your favorite character, Babu Frick.
Yeah, baby.
So you at least get something to look forward to.
Always good. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to Ahsoka too because she's still in that dimension or the galaxy that they got rid of. They found what's his name?
Yeah,
and Ezra.
Who knows how that planet aligns with? Because it's a different fucking galaxy. So how does that align with the father, the son, and the daughter?
Yeah, and that was what this guy was going after before he died. So the guy who's taking his place, that could be the story. It could be him and Ahsoka doing the meeting the daughter and son again.
Can we get a Darth Sidious film? Darth Sidious, they were the prequels. We've seen it.
Palpatine, right?
Yeah. We've seen enough of fucking Palpatine.
I would like to see Yoda and Dooku as Master and Apprentice, and then Dooku going to Qui-Gon, because that would be a dope change in pace of philosophy. Because wouldn't that be Yoda's last apprentice?
Nah, I don't know. Let me see who if there's even an answer.
Because if Qui-Gon learned from Dooku, and Qui-Gon was a rebel, and Dooku was like, "Yo, we lost our sight and what we stand for," and Obi-Wan was completely different, and then Anakin just lost control of the shit. There's got to be something that Yoda did.
So, technically, Luke Skywalker is his last Padawan, but Count Dooku, yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't think that'd be interesting because Count Dooku was not actually all that different than what a Jedi is supposed to be. Remember, his whole thing was we're not supposed to fucking be a wartime contingent. His whole thing was the Jedi have the wrong idea now. Qui-Gon's thing was the Jedi have the wrong idea now.
But why is he considered a Count and not a Darth?
Because I don't think he ever went. Well, actually, his name is Darth Tyrannus.
Okay.
So there is a Darth there. but he never. I don't think he ever fully embraced the dark side.
He just stood with his principles and was like,
Yeah.
"This is the only way I go against the
So
Jedi."
if there's ever a great Jedi, I think Dooku was a great Sith.
Okay. I would love to see a Darth Vader show or film where Darth Vader is just, because the story is that Palpatine did not want Darth Vader going after Jedis because he knew that them being in solitude and seeing that they failed would be more punishment enough than us killing them. So he's like, I would rather them live in fucking solitary and hiding from me and all this other shit where they can't do nothing, knowing that that's their life, than you go hunt them. And it's like, by happenstance, if you run into them, kill them, but don't go looking for them.
Now, here's my counterpoint to that. Did Yoda seem that conflicted when he saw Luke on Dagobah?
No, but look, Yoda seemed like he was out of his fucking mind by then. Like he was like Yoda actually felt like he went crazy, and like that was an illusion that he was helping fucking Luke, and he just said, I'm tired, I'm gonna die now.
Was that on purpose, or was that just we made a character and now going back to the prequels, like, oh shit, we said he was in charge.
We made a character to kill the Hulk, and now they want him in the X-Men.
Yeah. We said he's Australian, but we need him to be part of this Canadian team.
His memory's so fucked up, he don't know where he's from. I mean, there's so much. Well, Darth Raven would be the one.
I don't expect Dave Filoni to go backwards. I think he's stuck in the Skywalker timeline. So I wouldn't expect. Maybe if we can get somebody who could come out and do like a very well written script for Knights of the Old Republic, maybe we can get that one day.
Okay, so here's something that we never seen in the movie, but we got a little bit of it in I think Ahsoka, and a little bit of it in Rebels. But what about you have a new Jedi that is learning to be like he has the Force and he knows all the tales of the Jedi, but he can't find the Jedi to teach him, so he's trying to teach himself. And he's on a journey, like he's using the Force. He doesn't have a lightsaber, but he's on a journey to go build a lightsaber or do this, and he's just finding pieces, and he finds the temple, and the ghosts of old Jedis fucking train him to be a Jedi and give him some wisdom, and he has to fight the guardian of the temple of the Jedi and all. Like we start seeing shit from the past. It's like, yo, these motherfuckers are powerful, and he develops, like we got a trilogy of that. You know what I'm saying? But he becomes a Jedi to take out whoever the fuck else is there now.
That
no,
would be
not Palpatine.
cool.
Huh?
That would be cool. But that would have to either take place before or after.
Because here's the thing, because now you can have Luke as a spirit ghost. You can have Anakin as a spirit ghost, Yoda, Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, Ahsoka. You could all of them be spirit ghosts and be on his journey to teach him. This could be after Rey. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you needed to stay in that realm, it could be after Rey did whatever she did, but before that final battle and Palpatine never existed.
Yeah.
And we have a badass like villain. Like he's trying to become a Jedi because he thinks that's the only way to defeat Darth or whatever the fuck Invincible. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that Hold on. So I'm trying to look something up. That would be good. I would take that in a heartbeat.
Because that would also be where you could get Lando could come in and help because Chewie is the one that's bringing them around the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Is Solo's dead, but you could have Chewie helping them, Lando helping them, some of the people who was a part of the rebellion helping them. You know, and whenever the fuck the time period is, we could have whoever there.
That's true. Yo, we do have we call it. I mean, I know this is the 2026 show, but we do have Star Wars Starfighter coming out in 2027, and that's the Ryan Gosling, Sean Levy Star Wars film.
Hey, Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy are making a Star Wars film.
Yeah. So Ryan Gosling, we know who that is. The
Yeah.
actor. Sean Levy is the guy who directed Wolverine and Deadpool.
Okay, is this under the Disney Plus banner or this is a separate Star Wars?
This is under the Lucasfilm.
Okay.
It's not going to have what you just said, but there's a chance that we could see something we've never seen before in the realm of Star Wars.
Okay.
I think that one, I don't know how to feel about that one because that one I was just reading. Sean Levy had a massive problems with Kathleen Kennedy. And then she said she's stepping down, and Dave Filoni stepped up, was like, yo, I'm in charge. Don't worry about what the fuck she said. Let's get this shit going. And they started filming in August of last year. So I don't know whether to count that as part of the. Yeah, I don't know whether to count that as part of the. Hey, this is the first season. The new coach is in charge, so it doesn't matter if we win or lose. It's all about what happens next season.
Yeah.
Type shit, or to be like, no, we're in win now mode, and this is your first. This is your first pick. Let's see how good you do.
Is there anything we know about it besides he's gonna be a TIE fighter?
I don't even know what Starfighter references.
Okay.
Because the only pick is this. I'm gonna bring this back up. This is the only image that we have so far. And if I told you that this was a remake of Waterworld,
I would believe it.
yeah. So who knows?
Or is that the only other Star Wars thing that's happening, or is there a TV show that's coming out this year?
That's the only other thing I know that is confirmed.
So the Grogu and Mandalorian is the only thing that's coming out this year.
I believe so.
Okay.
I think Ahsoka is 2027. Oh, hold on now. The release window is potentially 2026. But there's no release date.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's coming out. Maybe it's not.
I would
was
love
gonna-
to see,
Go ahead.
I would love to see a show that had some of the clone troopers. Like how like the Bad Batch had like one that was living in the farm, and he's like, "Yo, I'm not this shit no more," and he has to go help and all that. And then the other one that knew Ahsoka. Like, I would love to see some of them still alive.
Hey, I mean, they killed off Boba Fett. So Tamara Weaving, no, not is it Tamara? The guy who plays Boba Fett, who's also all the clones, he could just fucking show up. He ain't doing nothing else.
Wait, they killed him off?
They killed the character and the momentum for the show.
Oh, like he didn't die. Like
No,
he's
he
still
didn't.
alive.
He didn't die.
No,
Right.
not the not the actor. I'm talking about the.
No, yeah, the
Boba Fett
character
died.
The character didn't die.
Okay,
They just killed all interest in him.
nah, they essentially killed him. Shit, that'd be dope.
I was gonna ask you to look at the list of all the movies coming out this year and pick a non-comic book, non-nerd movie to see what you're hype about. But there's way too many movies, and I guarantee you haven't heard of any of them.
Well, let's see. Fucker-in-law. What? With the skinny chick, Ariana Grande, coming out in November. Then Momoa.
Moana?
Yeah. Coyote versus Acne.
Do you know what that movie's about?
Is it about the artist?
No. So that movie was filmed 3 to 4 years ago, and then Warner Brothers, David Zaslav, just shelved it and was like, "We're never going to put this out." And then fan petitioned to get it put out. They were going to put it out, and it just never materialized. And now they're going to set it free. But the movie is literally about. It's a live action mixed with Looney Tune film where Wile E. Coyote is suing Acme because every one of their fucking things that he ordered blew up in his face and never worked.
That's kind of dope.
So it's a trial movie about the incompetency of the Acme weapons company.
Okay, that's kind of dope. So, all right, then the Odyssey's coming out this year. What is it? The
That
Hunger Game
is my pick.
the Odyssey.
Yeah.
So, the Odyssey is them coming home from all of these, like Hercules' labors and
No. So
Troy.
that's Jason and the Argonauts.
Okay,
The Odyssey is the story of Odysseus on his treacherous way home from the Trojan War. I think it took him something like 12 years or something to get back because he kept getting shipwrecked. He wound up on weird islands fighting cyclopses and sirens, and he had the most difficult time because Poseidon was fucking with him the whole time on his way back.
because he didn't like the way that he took this woman's wife. This
No,
guy's wife.
Odysseus was part of the Trojan War, but he didn't have anything to do with
Oh,
Helen of
and-
Troy and all that shit. He
Okay.
was just there.
and he fought on Troy's side.
No, he was on Greece's side.
Oh,
He just had the worst luck getting back home. And then it ends with the coolest fucking thing ever. Because no fucking spoiler. This shit is from ancient Greece. So if you don't know it by now,
yeah. There's so many different.
but there was a contest for people to marry his wife. And she said she will only marry a man who could take Odysseus' bow and shoot it through 12 axes. And everybody who tried either failed outright or couldn't even string the bow. And then this hooded man came up, grabbed the bow, knocked the arrow, whoop, shot it straight through all 12, and then took off his hood, and it was him. It was Odysseus who came back.
That's dope. All right, so when does that come out? I know it comes out this year.
I think it's in the summertime.
July 17th. Wait, is Matt Damon is Odysseus?
Yep. Yo, look at this cast. Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Elliot Page, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Mia Goth, Anne Hathaway, John Bernthal, and that Charlize Theron, and then a bunch of people I could say, but you'll never know who the fuck they're.
Yeah.
John Leguizamo's in this bitch.
Yeah. I saw the one trailer where the guy's talking about the story. And I think it's John Bortho was like, you believe the story or something like that?
There's only one trailer so far.
They're in like a cave all eating, and John Bortho's like, this bullshit. Or something.
Okay, so that was the teaser.
Okay.
There's one official trailer.
That's all I saw. They have Masters of the Universe. He-Man.
I'm okay. You can be hyped for that if you want to.
I'm not. Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, that's the sequel to Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers, alright. Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. That's a Netflix movie.
Who?
Narnia, the Magician's Nephew. Scream 7. You would have thought they lost their breath by now. The Devil Wears Prada 2. You don't need a sequel for that.
Yo, you know what movie I'm actually hyped for? And it's gonna be on Netflix. It's The Rip. The one with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon with the cops. That seemed pretty.
Yeah, the trailer on that one seems pretty cool also.
Did you know?
The Mummy?
There was rumors. I don't think that's actually real.
Did I know of?
But there's one, the guy who did Nosferatu, he's doing werewolves. Which is his take on the werewolf.
That's one that I just passed.
That one I think is gonna be dope. Because
apparently William Dafoe and Aaron Taylor Johnson is in it.
But I gotta look that up because they were in Nosferatu.
Unless this is fake. Look.
Well, I mean, that's him as Kraven the Hunter, so. I'm gonna look up the thing right now.
Wait, there's a Peaky Blinders movie? There's a Resident Evil movie coming out.
Yeah. The Resident Evil movie is directed by the same guy who did Weapons.
Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Echoes of the Ooze. Wait, is this a cartoon or? Splinter is kidnapped by a mysterious new villain or faction who wants to weaponize the mutant ninjas ooze while trapped. Splinter reveals the truth of the turtles in the past. Is this a remake of the? Are they just re-releasing this?
I have no fucking clue. Yeah. Oh shit! Wait, it's the same cast. This might be a continuation because it's the same cast as the people who were in Nosferatu.
Which is Nosferatu?
It's his version or his remake of the original Dracula.
Okay, that's the one that you was watching.
Yeah,
right?
That shit was fucking awesome. I like that movie.
Super Troopers 3 is coming up.
Ooh. And along that
is
note,
that a Matchbox movie?
Oh, how the fuck can I forget? How can I forget? Godzilla -0.
That hasn't even shown up here. Is that gonna be in English?
Probably not. But the release date is supposed to be sometime in 2026. And before anybody says anything, it is made by the people who made Godzilla -1. He wanted to do this movie so bad. I believe in him. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to see a trailer. I don't need to see anything about it. He made the first one. I believe he can make the second one, and it's gonna be just as fucking awesome.
Hold on, wait. There's a Godzilla King Kong Supernova coming out in 2027.
Yeah, that one we knew.
We knew this?
Yes.
When did we know this?
Shortly after the last Godzilla movie.
Oh, I didn't know it was coming out in 2027. I didn't know it was called Supernova. Shit. But give me 2 seconds. Let me use the bathroom.
Well, I mean, we should end it here on that note.
All right. Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, Godzilla fucked it up for everybody. Happy 2026. Scream 7 comes out next month. Oh, okay.
What are we gonna talk? We talked about everything. You need to go take a shit.
Well, there you go. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knuckleheads signing out. Peace, everybody.